Hi guys, my name's Mitz and I'm going to show you a couple of things on how to jazz up your table in Excel. Now this one here I've made as a homemade job. It's a bit dodgy as you can see. So all I did was basically drag and select some cells like this. Then I went and I put a border around it. So I went to home and then border and just put borders around it. I put the names up the top here. I coloured the cells. I'll show you how to do that. I just went like this. Basically, I selected the top row and went up here and just dumped some colour in there. Same with the rest, dumped a bit of colour in there. Okay, so that's how I made the table. Okay, so pretty basic. We better get rid of it now. Just we can press the back key up the top and it'll take away each step that we just did. Okay, so one of the things that I like to do is um, I like to resize the columns here. So you can do it manually by just say this one here, see how that's not fitting in properly. You can't see the full product name. So what we're going to do is go up to where the column is. This is in A column. And we're going to go to the edge here when it turns into a cross and double click and it will spread it out as itself. Okay, so these columns all need doing here because they are, it's not just the top part, it's also down the bottom here, as you can see, that lot and those ones up the top. So if I want to do it all at once, I'm going to select the whole table here. So now that I've selected the whole entire table, I want to press the Alt key or Alt key on the keyboard. Okay. Now it's come up with these letters next to the menu items. So if you press on any of these, it'll actually take you to that menu item. So now we want to go into Home, so we're going to press the H on the keyboard. And now we want to format cells, so we're going to press not zero, the letter O on the keyboard, and then we're going to press I, okay? So if I do that, it's going to resize all the columns automatically for me instead of going there. Now the thing is, I didn't have to come here and do all that. I only had to press the keyboard shortcuts, okay? So let's undo it. In fact, we'll undo the other one as well. So we'll just do it all at once with a keyboard shortcut. So we're going to press the Alt key, the H, the 0 and the I. Okay, there we go. Now, as you could see, it's hard to remember that, but once you get used to it and you press the Alt key and you see what's up here, then you remember, oh yeah, yeah. If you go to the Home first, then you go to Format Cells. If you remember that, it's right there in front of you, and you can press those keyboard shortcuts. All right, so that one's done, all quick and nice. This one here, we're going to repopulate these with the formula that's up here. So if you paste something in and it's all blank, you can just click on the one above, go to the corner of it until a cross comes up and then drag it down. Now it will drag the formula down, and same with this one. Okay, I'm going to drag the formula down. So you can check it now because you can see for yourself that this price here is over $200, so it's $30. This one's over $200, so it's $30. This one is 100 to 200, so it's $20. Alright, so it seems to have worked out pretty well. Alright, so that's done as well. Okay, so now we are going to freeze this top row here so it stays on the page when you scroll down. So all we have to do, select the top row. Now we're going to press Alt and we want to go to the view menu. So we've got to press W, then we've got to press F for freeze panes, and now we get to press R for the top row. Okay, so there we go. The top row is frozen. Okay, so we had other choices there in the freeze pane section. We've got unfreeze, freeze the top row, and freeze the first column, which is this one here. Okay, so we don't need to freeze the first column because our sheet doesn't expand past the what's necessary. All right. So now we're going to unfreeze the pane. So we're already in here, but let's do it by a keyboard shortcut, of course. So Alt, W, and F to go into the freeze panes, and then F again. Okay, so let's scroll down now, and it's disappeared. All right. Now we're going to separate these things here. We're going to separate the product name from the number. See how there's numbers in this column? So they're not in separate columns, which is really annoying. And I don't really need the number. So I'm going to get a list made with just this here, just the product name. So I'm going to copy it and I'm going to take it over here and I'm going to paste it. And I'm just going to expand the column there. Alright, so all we have to do is, we've got it selected there, all we have to do is press Control and E. Okay, so that's what it's done. It's created a list without all of the numbers on the side. Now what it's done, what it does is detect patterns, and it's detected that I've given you the product name but without that number at the front, so it's actually removed them all. Alright, so if you want to fix that table up or change it, you can copy them and paste them in there. It's as simple as that. But anyway, that's a good one. I like that one. It might be handy in some situations. One of the main tips is, because I made this table myself, we might want to change it into a proper Excel table. So what I'm going to do is click on a box in the table and then press Control and A to select the entire table. Okay, so now I'm going to press on the Alt key and we get our goodies coming up again. Now I want to go into the Insert menu, so I'm going to press N and then I'm going to press T. Right? So now this Create Table box comes up and it's got, my table has headers, so that box is ticked, which is great because it does. And it's also selected that's the range that it's covering. So I'm going to press OK. Okay, so now this is changed into a legit table, and when we scroll up, the names stay there. Just it looks a bit different, but it's still good. So that's what happens when you make a legit table. But the way I did it by freezing the pane was good as well. But this one's got these menus on the side as well. Okay, where you can sort the columns if you want. All right. That's about it. That's just a few quick tips on what to do with a table. You can also see another video that I made on how to create tables. Well, obviously I've showed you a few things in here that'll help as well. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you really learned something new today. Alright, see you later.